Welcome to the demo video of IBM Spectrum Fusion HCI. We'll walk through a typical out-of-the-box installation process. The IBM Spectrum Fusion installation wizard is designed to provide a seamless, guided, accelerated user experience to get your Fusion system up and running with some configuration parameters and just a few clicks. The installation wizard progressively gathers the required information in the network setup, initial installation, and final installation phases, after which it will initiate a fully automated installation and configuration process. In the network setup, the IBM Service Support Representative, in collaboration with your network administrator, configures VLANs, aggregating links, and sets up DHCP and DNS servers. This demo video walks you through the initial and final installation wizards. Let's begin by starting the initial installation wizard using the URL you'll see on the screen. The Getting Started page of the wizard provides an estimated time for completion of the installation as well as a summary of the included phases. Click Next to proceed to the License Agreement page. Here you'll be presented with the license agreements for review and acceptance. To download the license agreements, click Download License Agreements here. Click Accept All to acknowledge all the license agreements, or click Accept to acknowledge each independently. Click Next to proceed to the System Setup page of the wizard. In the System Setup page, review the DHCP and DNS settings. Here, you can click Yes to make changes to the settings. For this demo, we'll just select the No Everything Looks Good option. Next, we're presented with the Proxy Settings page to enable or disable outbound connections for the appliance. If you are online, then configure a proxy only on an as-needed basis. By default, Configure Proxy is set to Off. Optionally, if you want to enable the proxy settings in an online setup, then set Configure Proxy to On. If you are offline, then you must enable Configure Proxy to proceed with the installation. By default, Configure Proxy is set to On. To enable, you must enter values for proxy host address, port, and username and password. In this demo video, we'll skip this configuration step for now and move along to the Image Registry page. In the Image Registry page, enter Pull Secret Entitlement Registry Key and click Validate. After the validation is successful, click Next to go to the Summary page. In the Summary page, review the system setup and image registry details. Click Begin Installation. Now, in the interest of truth in advertising, the video shows this phase of the installation process in real time. It's pretty speedy, but if you're impatient or you find this hip music bed boring, you can skip ahead to the 3-minute and 57-second mark. Okay, after our pre-installation has completed successfully, remember to download the OCP password and Core OS key for future reference. Now let's click Proceed to Final Installation. In the IBM Spectrum Release and Privacy Policy Information page of the Final Installation wizard, click Get Started. The Getting Started page of the wizard provides you estimated time to complete the installation and what items are covered in each phase. Click Next to go to the Pre-installation Setup wizard page. In the Pre-install Setup page of the wizard, click Next to go to the Storage Setup page. In the Storage Setup page, enter the block size and file system name. After the storage setup is completed successfully, click Next to go to the Backup and Recovery page. In the Backup and Recovery page, select whether you want to use the vSnap server for backup storage or if you would like to use a pre-configured local storage solution. If you select vSnap configuration, then enter its details here. In this demo video, let us select Store Backups Locally option and click Next to go to the summary page. Go through the details in the summary page and click Begin Installation. After the installation is complete, click Done. Thus, the IBM Spectrum Fusion installation is complete and you are ready to work with the user interface. And that brings us to the end of this brief IBM Spectrum Fusion HCI installation demo. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for additional demo videos coming soon.